On Saturday, the Braintree Elks Lodge held a cookout and social gathering for 150 veterans from 4 local hospitals and shelters in Boston and Brockton. Here, 4 of the veterans speak about their struggles, their hopes for the future, and what the outing meant to them.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, we were here.
Good time last year.
Very good time last year.
That's why they came back.
Very good food.
Yeah.
My hopes for the future is getting back in full touch with my family. Right now I'm in process of trying to find housing. I go to a couple classes, I do schooling, getting my whole life together.
Do you think most people really understand veterans and the difficulties they have when they return?
I would believe that most of the people do. There are people out there that don't. When I'm out on the street, I get a lot of people that come up to me and thanking me for what I've done and everything else. And you know, I really don't need the thanks because it's something I had to do. It's something that I wanted to do.
What kind of work do you like to do?
I like outdoor work. I ended up, I owned my own painting company, and then I got off of that. And I had problems with, you know, with alcohol and stuff. That's why I ended up at the center over here. Right now I'm almost 3 years clean. So I'm doing good.
Well, the shelter has been a safety net for me for many years. This is my 4th time entering the shelter, dating back as far back as 1990.
Okay, I'm ready.
This time, unlike the 3 previous times, I came in clean and sober, and in a situation where I'm now employable academically, and I need the shelter to try and help me to go on and get some sort of housing so I can solve that problem and continue on studying and maybe break out into a career at one point.
And tell me about the schooling you've done, your education.
I've got a BA in anthropology, and I'm working on my master's degree right now, Master of Science in Human Services. I want to go on and do my PhD in public policy after I finish this. If I don't grab a job after the master's degree, that's what's going to happen.
And that was all made possible by?
All made possible by Veterans Upward Bound. It's a college prep program at UMass Boston, and it was a program that reacclimated me into the college setting, you know, it was a valuable program. I've actually been working there 4.5 years part-time now.
I'm a veteran of the United States Army. I stay at the New England Center for Homeless Veterans. My MOS was accounting, and I basically was behind the scenes. I was stationed here in the States. I never, fortunately, had the chance to be shipped overseas. This is great. Recently, I was faced with a position, in a position of not having a home, and you know, it was told to me through a social worker that I found, because she realized I was a veteran, that there are programs out there for veterans and there's help. I went to 17 Court Street, and I found, as soon as I walk in, open arms. I was welcomed with open arms. There's a lot of opportunities for veterans, you know, and it's great. It's a great feeling, you know. I felt welcomed right away, being amongst brothers and sisters that I, you know, served with, and we all have our own individual stories. And it's great to see them and people wanting us to still succeed in our goals with life. You know, it's educational programs. There's counseling. There's employment programs to help us get back on our feet. You know, whatever, you know, things that, you know, like daily lives that we face. You know.
Is that kind of you're putting your life together now? And
yes, I am.
Yeah.
I'm getting back on track. I'm actually trying to get a few things together and re-enlist, hopefully in the United States Air Force, and end up in the JAG.
The JAG is?
JAG would be the law department.
1988 to 92 in the Army. I lived in Europe for another 12, 13 years. I came back to the United States in around 2003.
And what's your life been like since then?
Up and down. I think it's absolutely fantastic that the people take time out to honor the veterans that served, whether they were in combat or not. Put this on for us. You know, the fantastic environment, the food, the music. Makes me feel appreciated for what I did, and that inspiration to, you know, continue to do the right thing and move on in life.
This is Sue Scheibel, staff reporter for the Patriot Ledger and Gatehouse Media New England.